This is the Lake Chickamauga recap from the 6th stop of the FLW Tour. I ended up in 75th place. It was kind of a mediocre finish. Had a solid first day, was in 42nd, had almost 16 pounds, and I was catching my fish, mostly flipping a jig, and I also caught a key one off a bed, sight fishing with the Cornerstone Baits finny worm. It's the same worm as I was using down at Cherokee Lake. Similar ideas. I was using this bait to tempt those fish to bite off the bed. This was a largemouth. It was about 3.5 pounds that you'll see me catching the highlights here, but I had actually lost it once and I really thought I blew it. Usually you can't get those largemouth to go back, and this one actually went right back to his bed. I'm pretty sure it was the male, how aggressively he was guarding it, but when I went back in there, probably made 6 or 7 flips at it again and picked it off. So that was on the Cornerstone Baits finny worm in green pumpkin. That was on a Dobbins 702 champion spinning rod with a ardent reel. It's the C-Force 3000. What I did to catch most of my fish on the first day was flip a jig. I was just pitching it around, a bunch of laydowns, just working it in where I thought those fish would be bedding. The water was a little bit dirty where I was fishing and catching most of those, so I had to make repeated casts into a lot of these areas. But once you got in front of them, it hit the bottom and it would just take off on you, and you'd be able to rear back and set the hook nice and hard. It's a lot of fun. I was flipping a Dobbins 745. It's the Champion Extreme Series. That gave me a lot of sensitivity to really feel those bites, and it was on 20-pound fluorocarbon, so that Seagar is good stuff. There you go. There's the ardent reel. That's the Grand. It's great for making those precise pitches and just getting that bait right exactly where you want it. So to start off my mornings, I would run around looking for a shad spawn. I never found a true shad spawn going on in the areas I was fishing, but I had some areas where they were up, just chasing this a little bit of individual bait. So I was just running around as fast as I could early in the morning, throwing a chatterbait, just covering water and just beating up a bunch of docks and riprap. That's how I got both mornings started, where I would put 1 or 2 keepers in the boat just to get things started. So day 2 was a lot tougher for me. I knew I was kind of fortunate to have the bites that I did on day 1. I never really got much going in practice with quality fish. I caught a lot of numbers, but I just couldn't figure out that whole size deal. So day 2, I knew it was going to be a grind. I went out there, threw that chatterbait around, caught the fish I was hoping to get in the morning, a couple little 15-inchers. And after that, I went through a lot of fish, just catching numbers one after another, and just nothing over 15 inches. It wasn't until 2:30 that I made a pretty big move. I had marked some pockets off Google Earth the night before that I thought looked like they could have some fish potentially spawning in them, and I ran up there, and same sort of deal. The water was a little bit dingier. You couldn't see the fish on the beds, but they were in 2 foot, and I started flipping up to these laydowns, and I got 3 bites real quick in this one pocket, and that was those fish that got me up to my limit. I probably had 11 pounds, and with about 20 minutes to go before I had to run back in, I went into one more pocket that I had found the night before and went in there, and I caught 2 more, and that got me up to 12 pounds. I knew it wasn't what I needed to get a check. It dropped me down to 75th from that 42nd place. But the big key is it didn't eliminate me from the Forest Wood Cup. I'm currently sitting in 60th place. I'm about 40 points back from the last spot, so I'm gonna need a heck of a tournament at Champlain, but I plan on top 10 in it there and just getting all the points I can, and hopefully it's enough to go to the cup. That's the whole goal of the season, and I don't plan on changing it now. So we're gonna put our time in at Champlain before it goes off limits, and hopefully we can really get dialed in. Stay tuned for some more videos, and please subscribe if you can. Thanks. Good luck, Tom. You're back apart. apartments over there. Okay.
Hook 96. Back 5 96.
If he's gonna be big enough. I don't think he is. Whew, right at a 15. Go on. Better one. Number 2. Come on, be 15. Oh, you gotta be big enough. Four. Number 5. talking about. They're getting bigger, baby. That's what we need, some of them. Yes! Got 12 and a half, guys. 9:15. I'll take that. It's better than I've been doing all week. This 4-pounder is the last one. Biggest fish I've had the entire time. It's been a tough week here on Chick. Let's hope we can get a couple more. Keep grinding on them. I lost it earlier. Yeah, that one was. I didn't think she was gonna bite again.
You get fishing a timer right now?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
The FLW Tour.
Oh, is it on right now?
Yeah, we're good. We just started today.
Good luck.
Thank you. All right, guys, so that one got me up to 14 1/4. It was a big coal. We got out of 191. That was the fish I lost there a little bit earlier. I had to fight for her again. Luckily, she went right back on her bed and was there. She was just over 3 1/2, so great coal. We still got some time. It's 1 o'clock, so we still got 3 hours of fishing. We're gonna go run some new water and hopefully find some more fish here. Well, you gotta win it.
The team trail location is super small. It's $138 a day, $10,000.
Like unless you're one of the best, it's tough. Like,
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Just doing these things that I've done, it is a deal.
close one. I don't think he's gonna quite get. Nah, my dad has a landscaping company at home, so when I'm home, I work for him.
Right.
Make sure all the rest of the bills are paid.
Right.
Giant one.
Anyway, I told the guy on the phone, I was just trying to get off the phone with him. He was aggravating me about buying that. He had a skeeter, he was only 2 months old. He'd thrown somebody out and it freaked him out in a BFL tournament. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one.
I still don't think he's gonna keep it.
Oh, that one. It's close, huh? It's gonna be close. But I think it's.
It might be long enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. But anyway, yeah, I told that guy to get him off the phone. Just go fish for a while.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I know.
I blame my buddy Matt, though, my roommate, for losing that tournament for me. Because in the morning, him and Upshaw were coming towards each other. And if he would have been just like 2 minutes earlier, he would have caught that 1 3 3/4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, why are they all so small?
Like I said, I marshaled Saturday, and I watched you. I was pulling for you. I mean, not that. I mean, he's a good. I met him at the. He spoke, you know, at the thing, and we've actually shot basketball. Very nice guy. I was like, you know, he fell in because it was like something that happened to me. You know, and I was hoping you'd go pull it out.
That's what my camera guy. I guess he's like the producer of the show too.
Yeah.
For FLW. I had him on the 3rd day and the 4th day, and he kept telling me, he's like, dude, you're gonna win. He's like, when things like that happen, people win. It's like, he's like, stupid things happen.
Well, I don't know. Oh, they're so fat. They just go.
Still not big enough.
We'll make it
14. They're all big, beefy little things.
weird looking fish. That helped a lot, man.
That was way, way, way too long coming. Thank you. Can't catch a keeper.
No. Don't think he'll make it, will he?
Nah, he's not even close.
No. Sounded like one when you bowed up
You
there.
was
I just
fucking
want
that
to jump
great.
up and go to the back. I thought we was getting ready to put one in the boat.
I don't know.
I think he will.
Oh, just barely.
Huh?